Good morning. So right now it's like 8:10, but I usually try to get here at school before 8 o'clock. So a little late this morning, that's okay. I usually just spend my mornings getting ready for the day, creating different assignments or printing things. Even right now, as I'm speaking, I totally forgot to do a newsletter for my class, so I will have to pump that out this morning. But yeah, I like getting here. Our classes for my morning group, the way my day works is in the morning I teach online. So I have a class from 9:10 to about 11:25 on Zoom. And then in the afternoon around 1:15 to 3:40, I'll have my kids in person. So it's nice because for the morning I'm able to just kind of get set up, and it's a lot of the online, and then we have like a good hour and a half or whatever lunch break planning period in between, so I'm able to get some more things done then. And it's kind of nice if somebody comes talks to me and such, I can still have some more time to get ready. I typically eat my breakfast here at school, so you saw me this morning doing some oatmeal. I put peanut butter, chia seeds, honey roasted almonds that I got from Trader Joe's, brown sugar, maple syrup in here this time. And then my coffee is just some cold brew and oat milk. Yeah, so I usually just kind of hang out here in my room, getting things ready. So that's what I'll be doing. I think this morning, like I said, I'll probably do my newsletter in between classes. Might work on it this morning. We'll see how much I get done. But I will have to do a math quiz for my students online this morning. So I'll be doing it on Classkick. I've really loved using Classkick for those things. My kids really enjoy it too. It's really simple. Able to just I copy and paste the questions from our math quizzes. We use the Ready Classroom Math. I don't know what it's called. The iReady Math curriculum. So all of our stuff is online, which is really great. So I just take it from online, stick it onto Classkick, and then that's what we do. And I usually just copy paste the link into the chat on Zoom, and my kids know how to get in there. The one problem is they either spell their names incorrectly or they put somebody else's name or some random name. One time I had a kid just won, and I was like, who is this? So having them make sure that they put their own name is a hard one. But yeah, I think this will be their last math quiz on there. So I'll be working on that this morning and anything else that I find that I didn't get done. So here we go. Okay, so I realized I should probably show you what my setup looks like for my online teaching. I have here a document camera, my laptop up here. However, I use a wireless mouse and an extra keyboard down here, so I'm not having to type up there. I can just do it all down here. And I do have a second monitor, which I find really useful. I like being able to, when I'm on Zoom, I'll stick things onto this screen in order to share. That way it's nice just because if I have to open up something else on this screen that I don't want them to see, it's fine because everything I'm sharing is on the opposite screen. So that's really good. And then our schools have like what's called a docking station, so everything is just kind of hooked up to that. And yeah, that is my setup. And then of course I have my green screen here behind me. And there we have it. Okay, so on Mondays we have the option to get COVID tested. They do a rapid testing here, so I always like to do mine just to make sure I'm fully vaccinated, but it's just kind of a nice little peace of mind to make sure. Plus it gives this whatever program that they're doing it with good data for schools and vaccinated people. So I've been doing that, so I'm gonna go head off and do that and print some things as well. I feel like my morning is a lot busier than I thought it was going to be, which is fine, but it does kind of take away from me getting all my work done. Hello, good morning. Good to see you all. Good morning. Okay, so just ended my morning group. I also, after the morning class, sometimes I'll keep a kid behind and do some reading skills with them or test them on their reading to see if they can move up a level. So I just did that with one of my kids. So it's about 11:50 right now. I'm going to go ahead and eat my lunch, probably do some more work, get ready for my afternoon group. Remember, that's the group that comes in person, so I gotta make sure all their papers are copied and done. I do have a para as well, so make sure that she has some stuff to do, help out some other teachers with some things, and yeah, but first it's a bathroom and lunch for me because I gotta go bathroom real bad. Oh, all right, got my lunch. I feel like this is a very busy Monday for me. I also ran up to my car to grab a container to bring in to pack some more stuff in. Usually during lunch, I work during lunch lately. I tried not to there for a while, and a couple of teachers, like when it's really nice outside, they'll go and they'll walk around the building, or they'll even walk inside. I keep my lunch, we have 2 levels in this building, so I keep it in the upstairs refrigerator, just so that way I'm getting out, getting up the stairs and down the stairs and moving. Otherwise I would just sit here all day. So that's what I do for my little bit of exercise. I used to go or maybe eat outside or walk outside too, but lately there's just been so much to do. So today's the day that I'm just kind of gonna work and eat, or I'll scroll on Instagram, gonna be real. And yeah, I have a couple of emails to answer, a couple of grades to input, make sure I have all of my papers ready for my afternoon group. And yeah, so work time. All right, so just kind of waiting. My kids are waiting outside. I only have like 6 of them that come in person. But for today, because I am leaving and because it's near the end of the year, we usually give out like books that are part of our leveled library that goes with the school. But instead, I'm just gonna give them these books, and then that way they can just kind of keep them and take them home. So this way I can make sure I get all of the books from the leveled library that goes back to the school. I can make sure I have all those back. So here we are, ready for the kids. All right, so there's my afternoon group is all done. I feel like taking off my mask after the afternoon group is great. I wear 2. I do this one, which I just throw away, and then this one, which I only wear this like 2 times a week. So one other time during the week, I'll kind of hang it up and then kind of reuse it. And then I also wear an apron every day. So I feel like taking off my apron is such a good feeling in the afternoon. But it was a pretty busy day today. We had a math quiz that went a lot longer than I thought for my in-person group. And then I decided to go ahead and give them those books, and that took a long time to get those all kind of sorted out for them. But we still got to part of the reader's workshop. I have to do that again tomorrow, and that's okay. At this point, it's if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done, but it does kind of need to get done, so that's okay. We'll get it done. And yeah, so now for the rest of my day, I'm just gonna be packing. I have to go through one more corner of my room, kind of my ELA math manipulative, so I'll go ahead and get that done. I'm trying to collect, there we go. I am trying to collect all of my things that I will need to go into these bins, just to see how it's all going to fit and work. We have 1 full week here of school, and then next week I can also be packing as well. But as you know, it's nice to just get things sorted out. That way I also know what I don't need in this room and can kind of offer to other people. I might go home this weekend to take stuff as well, so we will see how much I get done. Okay. Any other teacher think, wow, I should get on the whole like mini eraser thing, and you just bought so many mini erasers that you never used? Actually, I did use these a little bit as like game pieces, but honest, why did I do this? You know, why did I keep them? Didn't use them. So finding all sorts of things. I'm like, why do I have this? This is just such a jumbo mess of things. Teachers are hoarders. Okay, I think I did it. I think I have gathered up all of the things that I think I want to keep. Now, looking at it, probably will not fit in those 2 bins. Keep in mind, I do have one more black bin. I put it out in my car. It's out in the trunk right now, actually. And it does have book club books and author study books. And so I always could take those books out and put them in in both of the black and the white milk crates. But for right now, I kind of want to see what this stuff is. Is it more containers? Like, these take up so much space, so why would I put them in those black bins when they could just be just fine by themselves? I obviously have lots of those containers I'm going to keep as well, so I'm going to kind of go through and determine how much of this will fit in those 2 bins, and if I need to take those other books out and put them in the crates, I will, to free up some space. But I think, looking around the rest of my room, that is everything minus some plastic bags I might want to keep, that I want to keep. I think I have gone through all of it, which, big task. But I think the rest of it either has to stay here or I am choosing to stay here. There's a couple of furniture pieces that I might want to keep, such as this wire basket and this drawer container, which I haven't gone through this. I will go ahead and go through that really quick, but those are some smaller things. I think all of my bigger items have been gone through and sorted out. So it feels good to know what it is I want to keep. Obviously, I'm going to go through it again to make sure. But yeah, we're doing great. We are doing awesome. Packing up a room is hard work, but we have got there. So yeah, that's all I've got for now. Okay, so it is about 6:45, 6:50-ish, and I am heading out. I have packed up another bin. I'll go ahead and show you that in a second, but for the rest of my day, I am just going to be grading the math quizzes and putting in some other grades from other assignments I was working on this morning, and doing a couple of other work things. So the work day never really ends, but I'll go ahead and show you what I've got done with my room. I went ahead and really cleared out a lot of the curriculum that was over here. I now have some stuff that I'm thinking it maybe might try to take with me to Cambodia. We will see. But the shelves over here are now empty. Those were where I put a lot of my curriculum, and so I've gone ahead and put it in that shelf over there. It's where my principal wants it. It's a rolling shelf cart thing, so that way it can all be rolled out. And then I have my 3 file bins here that I'm going to keep. I'm trying to decide, though, if there's some things that I put in this bin that can actually just go in these file bins. So we will see how that works. And then this is the bin that I packed. I went ahead and wrote on a sticky note so I don't forget what stuff I have in here. Some books at the bottom, other games, activities. But it's packed pretty well. It's pretty heavy, but doable. I could get that out to my car if needed. These shelves are now all empty. And then back here, I just kind of shoved all the rest of the stuff back here. I just like looking at this again. It's not all gonna fit in that one bin. It's mostly paper products and containers. So I gotta figure out the best way to do my containers. I don't think it would be best to put them in the bin. So this all might fit in the bin if I just don't put any containers in there, and then that way I won't have to empty out the other bin and put stuff in those crates. I might just put containers in the crates and then put the bins in a garbage bag or something. But then over here, I went ahead and stacked this full of just all the stuff that I'm not keeping, not taking with me. The only exception would be my plastic bags. I've been using those. And then that is all of the curriculum stuff in there, and those have now been emptied and gone through. All that stuff is either stuff has to stay here with the school or I don't want it. And yeah, I think over here as well, I just haven't put that curriculum away, but this is now half empty. I need to finish going through kind of office supply stuff in the top part. And yeah, it's like starting to look a little more empty in here. But like I said, I have a lot more to do, so I'm just gonna keep on going. But that is all for my day in my life. It's not the typical day. Like usually I probably would have left around 4:30 if I wasn't packing up my classroom, and I would have just gotten all the work I needed to get done here. But with packing up my classroom, my day in my hybrid life looked a little different. But thanks for coming along with me. I hope that you are enjoying some of these videos I've been putting out there, and stay tuned for more packing, more going through things, and get me to Cambodia. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos if you liked this one, and stay tuned for more. Bye!